Welcome back to another amazing day at Life Launch University. I really appreciate you giving this your all. In fact, today we're going to be talking just about that, appreciation. It's the first A in how to get straight A's in the school of life. See, these A's in life have been handpicked from some of the most powerful minds in the world as to what really brings us happiness. Isn't that what we're all really after anyway? To find happiness? Whether it's in the company of someone you want to be with or doing your favorite activity, our lives are all directed by what brings us happiness. Now, you've got to realize that everyone out there is going to try and convince you that what they have is going to bring you happiness. Whether it's the new car or the food or whatever, it's all geared to try to key in on your desire to find happiness. And for sure, there are certain things in life that will bring you true and lasting happiness, and those that provide temporary enjoyment with fleeting feeling. So, the first A is appreciate, also known as gratitude, validation, relationships, and connections. The most happy people in life learn how to feel and express a high level of appreciation, and they do that in a variety of ways. Ralph Marston, an NFL legend, said, "Make it a habit to tell people thank you and express your appreciation sincerely and without the expectation of anything in return. Truly appreciate those around you and you'll soon find many others around you. Truly appreciate life and you will find that you have more of it." To illustrate, we're going to turn to Soul Pancake and watch The Science of Happiness, an experiment in gratitude. Pay close attention. If you've already seen it, pay even closer attention because we've got a really fun way to experience the happiness they're talking about. Roll the video.
Shut up.
What? Wait.
I was going to be so embarrassed.
What makes you happy? Having fun? Hanging out with friends? Delicious food? Making money? Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors to overall happiness in your life is how much gratitude you show. Yeah? Think about that. Go ahead and marinate on it for a second. You can thank me later if you want. It'll make you feel better according to this study. You go ahead and click on it and read it if you want. Or you can keep watching because we read it and we thought it might be fun to test out for ourselves. We gathered a selection of volunteers to act as our subjects. First, we gave them a test. They didn't know what we were looking for, but it gave us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. We asked them to close their eyes and think of somebody who was really influential in their life, somebody who did something really amazing or important for them. We had them write down as much as they could about why this person was so important. Now, a lot of them thought at this point the experiment was over, until we really put them on the spot and tried to get them to call that person and read what they wrote about them. Thank you, Jessica. We're gonna have you call your mother. So who was that right person for you?
Person is my sister, Erica.
We're gonna give Erica a call.
Okay.
Who'd you end up picking?
Friend of mine, Craig Ains.
Her name is Dora.
My college accounting instructor.
Really? Is this somebody you're still in touch with today?
No, I'm assuming that he's passed on.
That's a
to
shame.
the great beyond.
You up for it?
Yes.
What would you say if we called up Dora?
Oh, well, we can try, but she lives in Britain.
In Britain?
I don't know her number by heart, dude. This is awful.
That's fine. I don't know my mom's number by heart.
If it's true that those who are going on are looking down on us, maybe he read my chicken scratch.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You got a second? Where you at, in the hotel?
I am. I'm in the hotel. You scared me when you asked if I had a second or something's wrong.
No, I'm on like this little TV show, and they told me to talk about the person that influenced me the most, and I picked you, and they're making me call. They're making me call you.
Oh, wonderful!
Hi, you've reached Craig. I'm not here right now.
At the tone, please record your message.
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Erica, it's me.
All right, so I got to read you this paragraph. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead,
All right.
sweetheart.
All right. The person that influenced me the most would be my mother, Marlo Dawson. She is a single mother of 2. She is a very hard worker and dedicated to her family.
Hey, Craig, this is Loie. This is going to be a funny little voicemail, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm so sorry for calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I have to read this to you, okay? And you can't say anything, or I don't know. You can respond, but I probably will just keep going. Okay?
Is everything okay?
Yes, but I have to read this out loud to you.
The person who has had the biggest impact on my life outside of Jesus Christ, who is responsible for my existence, was my college accounting instructor. He had a joy and enthusiasm for his job like no other teacher I have ever known.
I love her to death, and she keeps me going with positive talk. She is a woman that knows what she wants and won't give up until it is achieved.
Oh, something. I don't know what. I'm about to cry because that's so beautiful. I have to say that's just wonderful.
I first met Craig on an independent feature film set in Whitefish, Montana. I recently have been sending Craig a lot of positive thoughts as he suffered a series of health problems. Despite his medical problems, he's continued to work and take pleasure in the small things in life, like sitting quietly with his wife Janine on the porch. Erica is my older sister and my best friend. Sometimes it even feels like we are twins. She's my #1 fan and my #1 supporter. She makes me happy because despite all my mistakes and my decisions, she still loves me no matter what.
Your friendship is everything. And you are one of the most important person in my life.
Even when she has a kid and many children, I will love her more than her kids. Okay, maybe not. I will never forget when she flew 3,000 miles at the drop of a phone call to save me from a breakup.
I'm being blessed by having a son like you. I love you.
Bye.
Why did you do that to me?
I don't know, because they made me do it.
Thank you for picking up. Bye, sweetie.
And then they're like, here, you're gonna write this letter. And then I wrote like this whole long letter, which, I like don't write. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what? Now we're gonna call her and you're gonna read her this letter.
Before we let them go, we gave our subjects one more happiness test. Now, we mixed up and rephrased the questions so they didn't know they were taking the same test twice. For those who took the time to actually write something down but couldn't make the phone call for whatever reason, we saw happiness increase between 2 and 4%. Good, but not exactly mind-blowing. Now, for those who actually picked up the phone and personally expressed their gratitude, we saw increases between 4 and 19%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But you want to know something really interesting? The person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? That means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more likely have a greater impact on you. Trust me, I'm in a lab coat. In fact, while you're at it, film it and upload it to us, and we'll do something awesome with it. I'm Julian, and this has been The Science of Happiness.
Open Cake, subscribe. So, what do you think? Are you up for their challenge? You are. You can do this. And the most amazing thing is that you're totally going to make someone's day by expressing your appreciation for them. And in return, just wait for the happiness that will come. I can almost guarantee you that you'll be flooded with happiness. Just a warning for all you tough guys out there, you're likely going to cry while doing this. But don't worry, this crying is approved on the list of 5 things that it's okay for guys to cry about. Especially if you pick your mom or your dad. to express your appreciation to. So today's mindfulness moment is going to focus on selecting who you're going to express your gratitude to by writing a letter of appreciation to them. You may already have someone in mind, but take this mindfulness moment. You might be surprised who comes to mind as you let your body and your mind connect. So let's do it. Right now, I need everyone to face forward and sit comfortably. Eyes open, arms relaxed, on the legs, both feet on the floor. Now, just looking forward, not paying any attention to any specific thing, but let yourself soft focus on whatever and turn your attention to your breathing. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're letting mind and body connect. So now with this one, when you're ready, let your eyes relax and even close with another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's turn our attention to the body and the weight of your body pressing down against the chair. The weight of your arms on your legs and your feet against the ground. Letting your breath become regular and normal in whatever pattern is easy. Go ahead and acknowledge the sounds around you, but turning your attention back to the body. Do a quick scan of the feelings in your body as you move from head down to the toes. Now, gently coming back to the breath again. Let the mind be completely free to think whatever it wants to think. Now bring the mind back to the breathing. Now in these moments, consider who you really appreciate. Letting your mind wander, exploring the idea of who you are really grateful for. Giving yourself just a moment to consider right now of all the people you know, who comes to the front of your mind. And now, turning your attention back to the breath. And gently now, bringing your attention back to the body. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, giving yourself just a moment to consider how you feel. Just take a moment and consider, who is it that came to mind? You might be a little nervous right now, thinking of the emotional effort it's going to take for you to put into words how you feel, or of realizing that you're going to have to put those feelings out there and trust that they'll be received well. Well, let me reassure you, everyone loves to hear sincere appreciation expressed to them. Man, it happens so rarely today. You might have people skeptical of asking why or what you really want. But when they find out that you're really just wanting to tell them how awesome they are, just because you were thinking about them, watch out. Those floodgates of happiness will most likely flow, and it will be a beautiful experience. Hopefully, this little practice will become a habit, something you desire to do regularly on your own. Not an assignment, but because you see how much happiness it returns. Just a side note, a handwritten letter often has dramatically more significant impact than a text or email. And oh boy, and reading it aloud to them has even more. So, good work today. Make sure to turn in your SEL worksheet of the day to your instructor and tell your parents or your trusted adult who you've selected to write a letter of appreciation to. 100 points to your school for every adult that texts in who you've expressed appreciation to. Being able to express sincere appreciation is a skill that takes a bit of practice, and it's a skill that will help you achieve empathy, gratitude, and emotional strength. So, Like Oprah says, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more of it. If you're concerned with what you don't have, you'll never ever have enough. Next time, we'll be going over the resilience model, the 8-step process of taking back control of your brain when you get emotionally hijacked. It's going to be awesome. Until then, say thank you and go make someone's day. We'll see you next time.